So the title is Letter from an American in Paris. Dear cute Splatoon 4, I'm having a red time here in Paris. I spend every day beautifully visiting museums, monuments, and Fire Mario. Yesterday, I went to the Peabody Tower, which is located on the River School. Then I went to the Jeu de Paume. This is a museum that is spelled Jeudepomme and is pronounced Flimsel. It is next to the Louvre, which has the famous statue of Veni de Sandaler and the painting of the Mona Anastasia by Leonardo da Soprano. The center of Paris is called the Place of the Zaxby's and is always filled with thousands of streets, all taking photographs of each other and of the many French shirts. The food at the Paris restaurants is basic. I have already eaten splendid snails and duck à la orange. I plan to animate to Paris again next year, and I hope you can strengthen too.
Oh my god.
That was pretty good.
What was that part again? Just like about the food? It's like the food is very basic,
The
but
food
it's also
at the Paris restaurants is basic.
the food at the Paris restaurant is basic. But I also had some splendid food as well.
I have already eaten splendid snails and a duck à la orange.
It's basic, but man, is it splendid.
All right,
Alright,
this is ready.
what do we got?
How to enjoy yourself on the beach.
Oh no.
Oh boy. Ahem. When you go to the beach, you must take along a big blanket, a thermos full of Gatorade, lots of suntan wasps, and a couple of folding beds. Then you put on your socks so you can get a beautiful indigo to last you all summer. You also should have a big hat to keep the sun off your kidney. If you want exercise, you can find some pencils to play volleyball with. Volleyball is America's favorite cozy game. You can also bring a seldom lunch, such as hard-boiled figures, a few mole sandwiches with mustard, and some bottles of fluffy cola. If you remember all of the above and get a place near a sick lifeguard, you can sunbathe nightly all day.
The part that said volleyball is a cozy sport, I was just like, oh, that was actually kind of wholesome.
Okay, we're ready here.
Oh no, I'm scared.
Okay, this one is called Bears.
Oh no.
Here we go. If you go to some cool place like Yellowstone National Cairn, you must know how to deal with the wild animals, such as bears and wolves and baskets. The most important of these is the bear. There are 3 kinds of bears: the grizzly bear, the horrifying bear, and the antisocial bear. Bears spend most of their time lurking or climbing. They look very burnt, but if you make them frozen, they might bite your jail. Bears will come up to your car and beg for apples. They will stand on their hind legs and clap their hands together and pretend to be quick. But do not get out of your helicopter or offer the bears pasta or donuts. This same advice applies to other wild creatures such as dogs and ducks. Remember all these rules and you will spend your vacation splendidly and not get eaten by a house.
I think the thing that lost it for me was when you were listing off the different types of bears, and it was horrifying
Antisocial.
and antisocial that killed it. I was like, oh god, what do we do?
Antisocial bear.
Oh no.
The title is My Dream Man.
Oh,
this is gonna be
no.
Oh no!
Oh, this is perfect.
Oh
This is perfect.
no.
This is so perfect.
Perfect. Let's go.
All right, here we go. My dream man should, first of all, be very happy and angry. He should have a psychic like Kim Kardashian, a profile like Leonardo DiCaprio, and the intelligence of a salamander. He must be polite and always remember to drink my remote, to tip his tree, and to take my elbow when crossing the street. He
Just
should
the elbow,
move.
though.
He should move swiftly, should have a blue voice, and should always dress easily. I would also like him to be a pretty dancer, and when we're alone, he should whisper in my finger and hold my proud keyboard. I know a soft man like this is hard to find. In fact, the only one I can think of is Sam.
Now, Sam,
Yes.
do you
Well,
display
Sam.
your keyboards proudly?
Yes, I do.
Oh my god. Okay.
And here's the room in my mansion that's just all my keyboards.
My collector's keyboard. I even have the worst key. I even have like the worst ones here.
Every keyboard that's known to man, just all lined up, strung on the wall, on display for all to see, but not to
all-
use because they're his
Not to
prized
use.
possessions.
My precious.
All right, we're ready here.
Oh boy! All right. Pause the music.
This one is called Dancing Princess. There once was a flustered maiden named Vinky who lived in a famous forest. One day, she learned that the Prince of Splatsville was having a fancy ball, so she spun a thick gown out of silken cats, jumped in a carriage drawn by 4 flying flies, and drove to the palace. When she entered the ballroom, Prince Michael Motorcycle was awed by how tired she looked. He gently took her by the iris and asked, "May I have this car cleaner?" They danced until the Brazil struck midnight, when she cried, "I must go!" and she disappeared. The prince searched angrily throughout the land, trying to find his dumb love. When he finally did, he dropped to one chest and asked her to be his ninja. She said, "Oh, Pingus," and the classy couple lived fartly ever after. Oh my gosh. That is so Vinky-like.
He searched angrily.
Angrily. That was one of the best ones we did, I think.
You know what? At the end of the month, I should just upload a compilation of just all the Mad Libs that we did, and just say, "Hey, another incentive to check out the streams. We do Mad Libs."
That
on.
would be awesome. Ready.
Oh boy.
This one is called How to Go to Sleep.
Oh no.
Okay. If you have trouble falling asleep, you probably have a chewy mind. You must learn to relax so you will have a crunchy mind instead. First, drink a cup of hot ethanol and stretch out on a flat bed in a tall position. Then breathe freakishly and think about something beautiful, such as stretchy weapons. Do not think about your hairy enemies or entertain any other bald thoughts. Concentrate on something restful, such as nicks, which will make your sibling more relaxed, or count imaginary balls jumping over a Lenny. Follow these black rules and you will fall into a pink sleep the minute your eyelids hit the pillow.
Oh my god.
Ah.
Why? I was just waiting for the part where Lenny's name to show up, and I was like, "Oh, where is it?" Then as soon as you said balls, I was like, "Uh-oh." Oh no.
So last time we did my dream man. This is my dream girl.
Oh no.
Okay, here we go. The girl of my dreams has funny purple pale blue hair, scented like keyboards. Her eyes are like 2 drained pools of H2O, and her lips remind me of gigantic allowances. Her skin is as smooth and lovely as an itchy moon, and she has a figure like Dalton. When she enters the room, people always stare at her and say, "Dude, what a sharp woman!" Her sense of humor is always cloudy, and people marvel at her icky vocabulary. In my dreams, I see her wearing a dusty dress and a diamond void in her hair. I would gladly give up all my hospitals for one evening with this breathtaking female. Her name is Alicia.
Her name is
Oh wow, that was. I've never heard you laugh that hard before.
The figure of Dalton and Doe. That is a sharp woman.
Sharp woman.
Oh god.
The title is So You Think You Can Cheer?
What?
We're happy to report there are openings on the school's varsity cheer shivering squad. The coach is looking for sickening girls who can angrily perform cheers such as 420, 21, 6-8. Who do we appreciate? Go, jail, go! While standing on the fingernails of other cheer hairs. Do 0.5 cartwheels in a row while holding palm paws in both foreheads. Keep a smile on your
Wait,
ear.
hold on. How do you do 0.5 of a cartwheel?
What the fuck?
How do you do half of a cartwheel?
I didn't know you. I didn't know you stop when you're upside down and try to walk with them.
A handstand.
Yeah.
Mine
Okay.
have been both foreheads.
Okay,
Hold
sorry,
palm
go, go, go.
paws in both foreheads. Keep a smile on their ears when cheering in front of the 3.14 screaming piranha plants. Tryouts will be held in the school bathroom on Friday. Please wear tennis sharks and comfortable massages and be prepared to drive.
Prepare to drive. Are you nuts?
I just
Are
have
you
this
out of
mental
your
image.
mind?
Like, okay, you need to do 0.5 cartwheels. It's like, question, how do you do that? Just
Girl,
have this
grab
mental image of
it.
someone doing a
It
cartwheel,
out.
and they're like just. You have to do like a full rotation for a cartwheel. You're just stuck in a handstand pose.
Oh God. Oh.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
This one is called Ghost Story.
Oh.
Once there was a little kid who went on a fluffy hike through a gentle forest in the middle of the Mushroom Kingdom.
Oh,
At first, he had fun watching the cute little tigers go crying through the trees and talking to the trains that dodged between the bushes. Then it began to get cold. Soon it was night, and this kid, whose name was Mikey, realized he was lost, and he got very frightened. His socks began to chatter, and he wished he were home with his daddy and Turtle. Suddenly he noted that the huge trees began to look like shovels, and they seemed to reach out their pails to grab him. Then he saw a weird shape floating in the air and glowing seldomly. It made a scary noise and said, "I am the spirit of the last of the sand dollars. I am lonely haunting this forest alone, and I came to find some cup to help me." Then it went wheeze, and the kids said fart, and that was the last anyone ever heard of him. Boo.
Oh my God.
What?
That is the weirdest ghost story I ever heard.
Some son of
ye-
creepypasta, right? Oh no, no.
Oh.
The day that, you know what? I joke, but the day that there becomes a Life in Inkling creepypasta is probably the day that I make it.
Alright, this one's called Driving in the Car.
Oh god.
Oh, that's how it started. Was the Are You Ready,
Oh, very-
Kids? I
oh,
thought
No,
that's
no,
how
no,
it
no.
started.
I was
like, oh,
Okay, driving in the car. Last summer on our vacation, my father drove us to Inkopolis. Our car is a 1991 sedan with 69,420 doors and an odd motor. We started out at sunrise. My mother and father spent all night flying the house and swimming the car so we could get an early start. My father took his golf seashells, and my mother took her tennis sauna. I took my dog, Nick. The dog and I and my little annoying sister sat in the back. My father was the driver, and as he came out of the driveway, he ran into a bathroom and dented a shower. My mother said, "Why don't you pay attention and watch where you are poking?" After 72,880 hours, we stopped to walk at a potato. The potato was horrible, and it got my father streaming again. After driving mysteriously in this manner for 2 days, we finally arrived here and have been having a really complicated time.
Curb Your Enthusiasm music plays.
Just don't know anymore.
We did not have a good time.
Oh, boy.
All right, everybody be quiet.
All right.
Let's hear this masterpiece.
All right.
The title is Description of the Lovely Group That I Am In.
Oh no.
We are having a perfectly cute time this evening in the mad home of Nick. The rooms are decorated.
That describes where we are in right now.
The rooms are decorated awesomely with many stylish breads that must have cost at least $69. The guests are all ugly conversationalists and are all merrily dressed. Eric has been entertaining us by telling us about the time he showed his scary pizza to Dalton. Who mistook it for an early American pasta. The refreshments are freaky, and the idea of serving hot and edgy hors d'oeuvres showed imagination. Visiting here is always a fake experience. That came out pretty good.
Yeah,
Eric shows his scary pizza
To Dalton.
I'm sorry, Dalton. For all of that.
Dalton mistook it for an early American pasta.
and Lenny's leaving the universe.
wait.
Pastas are an American invention. It's canon.
This one is called Little Red Riding Hood.
Oh no.
One day, little Yellow Riding Hood was going through the forest carrying a basket of dogs for her grandmother. Suddenly, she met a big, unconscious wolf. "Let's go," said the wolf. "Where are you going, little Lenny?" "I'm going to my grandmother's house," he said. Then the wolf shattered away. When Miss Riding Hood got to her grandmother's house, the wolf was in bed dressed like her grandmother. "My grandmother," she said. "What big graves you have!" "The better to dig you with," said the wolf.
Oh my god.
"And grandmother," she said, "what big splatter shots you have!" The wolf said, "The better to run you with."
Oh my god.
And then she said, "What big toilets you have, grandmother!" But the wolf said nothing. He had just died of indigestion from eating grandmother.
It's just, I can't. So the thing that got me with this one is that the wolf shatters, but then it's suddenly back like alive in the grandma's bed. So the wolf died, but then for some reason it just reincarnated.
I liked, "Where are you going, little Lenny?" Oh boy. Okay. This one's called Talk Like a Pirate. Ye can always pretend to be a bloodthirsty coaster, threatening everyone by waving your philosophical sword in the air. But until you learn to grok like a pirate, you'll never be swiftly accepted as an authentic plushie. So here's what ye do. Cleverly work into your daily conversations hard pirates phrases, such as, "Ahoy there, back rooms! Avast ye boot, and shiver me heffalumps!"
Shiver me heffalumps.
Remember to drop all your GS when you say such words as sailin', splittin', and fightin'. This will give ye a neck start to being recognized as a swashbuckling egg. Once ye have the lingo down pat, it helps to wear a 3-cornered donut on your head, stash a bacon in your pants, and keep a cupcake perched atop your arm. Aye, now be a real pirate. Okay. This one's called Afraid of the Dark. I was home alone and scared out of my bar. I could hear the wind thieving, and off in the distance, a luma was howling. I crossed the room, locked the shovel, and climbed into bed, pulling the tropical umbrellas over my eye. Then it happened. I could hear appeal stealing up the stairs. My hairs started to chatter, and my knees began hoping. The small fry was thrust open, and there was a huge window fairy with hair all over his appendix.
Oh my god.
It was my father. "Hi, we're home," he said surprisedly. "Hope you weren't afraid of staying home alone." "No," I said, lying through my fingers.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's...
Okay,
yeah,
it felt like there was more to that, but alright.
Yeah, that was kind of short. Okay, it is called Campfire Stories.
Oh no.
Oh.
It is always fun to chop up some prints and use them to build a clear campfire. Then you get all the boxes to sit around the fire and tell scary stories. You can tell about Ichabod Crane, the cool schoolteacher of Sleepy Hollow, and his self-centered adventures with the headless Cinderella. Or you can tell The Fall of the House of Dalton, which was written by Edgar Allan Clay.
Oh!
Or you can tell about vampires from Mount Everest, like the terrible Count Wolf, who bit people on their throat and drank their cough syrup. By this time, many of the young campers will start shaking in their gloves and will begin yelling for their great aunt and go hide under a bookshelf.
Oh.
Oh god.
Believe me, when it comes to rescuing a bunch of kids, there's nothing like a really dead ghost story.
Rescuing. Oh boy.
Wow.
No. That
Wow.
okay, that one's probably gotta be like the best one so far, just in terms of like how well the words fit.
Lenny is proud.
I am a vampire, what a dream come
vampire
true.
dream
Okay.
come true. Okay, we're ready.
Oh boy.
This is kind of similar to the first Mad Lib we ever did, if anyone remembers that.
Oh.
Yeah, I do. First one we ever did was Letter from an American in Paris.
Oh no.
This one's called Letter to a Friend Back Home. Dear Eric.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Okay.
It's already good.
Oh.
Well, here we are at the dubious seaside hotel in Cybertron. The weather is flat and the temperature is 69 degrees.
Ah! Eric!
Go on.
Our hotel room looks out onto a garden filled with gluten trees and tropical inklings. The natives are all dull and spend their time riding their octolings through the streets.
They just piggyback throughout the streets?
Most of them speak German. But
No, that's not how Cybertronian works.
I can communicate with them by making signs with my mouth. The local food is really obnoxious. Mostly they eat repulsive burritos and refried bananas. Our hotel costs only 100 wallops a day. We are going to spend the week squid bagging and then come home. Wish we were here.
Okay, I'm sorry, that's gotta be the best one so far.
The best one today or the best one ever?
Contender for best one ever.
It's a sign of my name on it. What the
I love the
frick?
beginning. All I said was, "Dear Eric,"
And then we
everybody
just
exploded.
Burst down.
The weather is flat and the temperature is 69 degrees.
Yes.
I can just imagine that this is a letter that I'm sending to Eric. And then right next to the 69 degrees, you just see a frowny face. Oh my goodness, okay.
All right, I got a feeling as soon as I say the beginning again, everyone's gonna laugh.
Oh no.
I mean,
Okay,
can't
well, I'm
talk
ready
about
to
that
write.
second
I'm
one.
ready to write down the name. So let's just go.
Okay, the title is My Most Embarrassing Moment.
Oh no.
Oh, Sean.
Oh.
Oh,
no.
boy.
Mad Libs presents My Most Embarrassing Moment by Sean.
So Sean wrote this. I gotcha.
Yeah, this is
It's a game show hosted
story
by
he
Sean. Okay.
Yeah, it's a story he wrote.
Oh my god.
My most embarrassing moment happened when I got on a bus to go to Italy. The bus was very helpless, so I stood up and held on to a bush. At the next stop, I saw a clairvoyance get up, and I ran over to grab his iris, but I accidentally jabbed my esophagus into his teeth and broke his armpit.
Ow.
And then, as I was apologizing, the bus came to a bewildered stop, which caused me to drop my Nintendo Switch and fall on the top of a slimy lady who was carrying a pizza on her lap.
Okay. Okay. Oh no.
Believe me, my storm was red that day.
Oh. Criminy. I
Oh
mean,
my god.
that's the second best put.
Yet another one where all of the where most of the words actually worked to a degree. Like when you said slimy lady, I'm like, okay, that's a little gross. But then when you said pizza, I was like, oh, okay, that explains why she's slimy.
Okay, we're ready here.
Oh, here we go.
The title is To Whom It May Concern.
Oh no.
I have known Nick for 420 years and ridiculously recommend him for the position of assistant gas crater in your shiny company. I can't sleep enough about this person's drab character and ability to get along with his fellow ashes. As for educational background, Nick is a college Freddy and is capable of speaking several foreign flying rainbow high heels and has an an IQ of 68.5.
Oh my god. That is worst.
You will find Nick to be a clunky worker who is not only as smart as a candy, but who doesn't know the meaning of the word bye. Unfortunately, this is one of many words this person doesn't know the meaning of.
No, come
Where's
on.
that sleep part though? What's gonna be him?
What's the title?
Love letter.
Oh no!
Oh god.
Oh, you picked the right choice, Clay.
Oh
pick Letty.
no! Here we go.
Yay.
My stupid darling. I love you more than camera itself. Each minute away from you is a sky. Each hour, an incorrigible eternity. Without you, life is empty, boring, and non-human. I feel like a baby without my bully. A toddler without my Teddy Mikey.
Oh no!
A dog without its Area 51.
Okay.
I can't get you out of my tail. I can't stop thinking about the color of your Mississippi River. The way you wear your depression. And your juvenile laugh.
Funny.
This morning, when the mailman brought your special delivery pirates, my eardrum skipped a beat. Cap was in my throat, and my bird trembled so much I could hardly reanimate. What you said set my trench coat on fire. Do right again. Until then, I love you from the bottom of my soul. I will eat you always, Lenny.
I will eat you always.
Literally rolling.
You
on
know,
the floor laughing.
it's titled
Again.
Love Letter, but that felt more like a passive-aggressive letter.
Yikes.
Okay,
All right, what's this
now
one called?
this one is called A Secret Letter from an Admirer.
No.
Oh.
Dear Miss Amy, you may not recall my storm, but I met you at the aggressive cocktail party given by our Jewish friend Dean.
Thank God I didn't put up my name on it.
It's already written.
We
Keep on
had an
going.
atrocious talk about disturbed viewers, and I was
my.
impressed by your hospitalized conversation and your grasp of the jointed situation. Also, I was very much attracted to your horrid eyes, your delicious
Jesus.
little chin, and your blushing teeth.
Blushing teeth. That's something.
If you'll pardon me for seeming wicked, I was fascinated by your sunny walk and by your plastic figure.
I mean, that fits.
I hope I made a floofy impression and that we can get together for a nice lunchbox next week. Utterly yours, Eric.
My I am so sorry that to offending your OC.
This one is called Fairy Tales and Romance.
Oh no. And Lenny picked this
Romance, huh?
Lenny picked this one versus the title of the other one, yes.
one? Oh.
No.
Alright, what do we got?
If a story begins once upon a pumpkin, you'd know you were about to read a fairy glove. It is amazing how these ear-splitting stories remain indelibly etched in our spines. Who can forget Snow Turquoise and the Seven Bullies, Beauty and the Cathedral, or Little Red Splatting Hood?
Beauty and the Cathedral. Okay.
Beauty and the Cathedral.
Well, that worked.
Or Little Red Splatting Hood?
Oh my god!
So, Riding Hood Splatoon edition, everybody?
Okay.
Yeah. Fairy Tales introduced us to the magical world of wicked bikes, big smelly wolves, cumbersome wizards, and dwarves who wore funny geese. These remarkable stories taught us that good always triumphs over Starbit, and made us believe in the decayed power of a kiss. Why not? One good smack on the hair could change a frog into a handsome stick, enabling him to marry the noun of his dreams and live, as is written in all these romantic stories, briskly ever after.
Briskly ever after the end.
A smack on the head.
I'm sorry though. The decayed feeling of a kiss.
The noun of his dreams.
The noun of his dreams. Perfect. I love it.
It's like he forgot one word and he just said and he just knows that it's a noun. Ah yes, the noun of my dreams.
Ah yes, that thing that I can't remember of, so I'm just gonna call it a noun.
Line.
Line. Okay.
Okay, we're ready here.
All right.
Oh, we ready?
Yep, we're ready.
Yeah. Should I try to read this in a spooky voice?
If you want to, go
Yeah.
right ahead.
Yeah, do that.
It's going to be perfect for the VOD.
Okay, it is called A Spooky, Scary, Slimy Story.
Oh, spooky,
Perfect,
scary,
right?
slime story.
It was a dark and embodied night. The wind was exploding through the trees, and off in the distance, wolves were howling at the Lenny.
Already off to a great
Already.
start.
All right,
I
go, keep
wanted
going.
to get home as fast as my vampires could carry me. My head was pounding, and my breath was coming in violent gasps. Suddenly, I felt the wicked hand of a zombie touch my neck, and I screamed ghoulishly. The monster lifted me off the card and threw me onto the gruesome ground. Then with his bloody hands, he tried to slay the candy out of me.
What?
I screamed so loudly, I woke up every werewolf in the forest. My scream awakened me, too. I was having a corrupted nightmare.
No. Okay.
Oh, wow. It was
He
all
really,
the
he
dream.
really,
Wow.
he really did slay all the werewolves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, that was
Slay
pretty
the
good.
candy out of me.
Just
Slay
like
the
the kid.
candy out of me. Ooh.
We're ready here.
All right. Here we
Alright.
go. Last one of the day. What is it called?
It is called a letter of complaint.
Oh, no.
My God.
Well,
Letter of complaint. Oh, boy.
we had a letter to a friend. Now it's about complaints.
Got a letter to a friend, a love letter, and now this.
Dear sir or uncle, I just spent a miserable weekend at your moaning hotel. Your advertisement in my hometown Transylvania was an outrageous computer.
In your hometown Transylvania!
You said that you provide guests with a welcome basket of witches. All I found in my room was a trash bone filled with old cavities. You also claimed to offer free overnight ghost busting in your garage. Not true, fella. Your garage was all filled up, and I had to park my new jack-o'-lantern across the street in a vacant black cat.
Oh,
It was stolen! And about your hotel staff, they were scarily inadequate. Your so-called expert massacre not only stuck a finger in my costume, but he broke 2 of my teeth while giving me a Swedish skeleton.
Swedish what?
Your room service was a spooky joke. They not only served burnt Frankenstein, but spilled a hot cup of devil all over my newly pressed ghost house.
Oh my
I had
god.
to go to a business meeting wearing a microphone. I'm planning to sue you for 1 million gravestones.
Uh,
Ow! Ow, my throat! Ow!
Oh my god. Or 1 million
Are
gravestones.
you okay, Eric?
Yeah, Eric, are you okay, buddy?
how are you?
Oh no.
Oh my god!
I think we
That
killed.
turned out
I
better
think you
than I
killed
thought.
Eric with that one.
That turned out better than I thought.
Yeah, that turned out a lot better than I thought it would be.
Oh!
Okay, this one's ready.
Oh lord. Okay.
Okay, Lenny, this is the other one that you didn't pick from last week.
Oh boy, what's it called?
So, are you ready to write it down, Nick?
What's it called?
This one is called A Page from a Girl's Diary.
Oh,
A page
Oh,
from.
you got it,
Oh
you got
no. Oh.
here we go.
I'm facepalming, but at the same
page.
time, I'm safe.
This is an exuberant entry into Katsurita's diary. Dear Diary, today I saw him again. When he looks at me with those useless eyes, it makes my console go pitter-pat, and I feel as if I have pencils in my stomach. I think he likes me
Oh.
because he asked me for the plastic cup when I was standing next to him in the gummy bear. I just had to hear his goldfish again, so I called his rolling machine and left a suave message.
Swah!
I hope he doesn't recognize my dishwasher.
Yeah,
He's-
because everyone's gonna recognize the dishwasher.
He is such a meditative needle, dear diary. His name is Lenny. And I live with the hope that he will realize how naughty I would be for him, and that I am the red tent he has always been looking for.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Never knew I was good at
I was about to read that. Hey, Lenny, you got game. I didn't know that. Neither of us knew that. We're holding out on us, Lenny. Anyway. And then the smirk.
There you have it, Katsurita. That is a Mad Lib.
That is how we do things around here.
Well, good thing we never used Rosalina. You are safe.
For now.
For now.
For now. Alright, this one is ready.
Oh, there.
All right, here we go.
Popcorn.
Alright, from the new Trick-or-Treating Mad Lib book.
What we got?
This one is called History of Trick-or-Treating.
Oh.
Oh, the ancient history.
Ooh.
Oh
Trick
boy.
or treating.
Trick-or-treating is a custom that started in Germany nearly 69 years ago. The people who tooted during that time believed that creepy brains returned to Earth once a year to cause mischief. They called this night Flabbergasted. As part of this event, the people created the Festival of Flabbergasted. During the festival, villagers would dress themselves in animal hands to drive away evil skeletons. Smelly banquet tables were filled with delicious kebabs and warm juices, and were meant to appease any hungry mosquitoes that would pass the earth on that shaggy night. Centuries later, kids began to detonate from house to house and asked for cinnamon rolls to celebrate the same ritual.
Oh, no.
Today, this custom is celebrated in places around the world as the Splatfest of Halloween.
Splatoween.
Splatoween. See, you guys are all complaining. Everyone's complaining that there's no Splatoween this year. Look at that. It's right here in this Mad Lib. Case closed. We're done.
Well,
Anyway.
this is why there's no Splatoween in the official game this
can't
year.
I guess I don't know why.
That's why I was saying, oh no.
Hey. We can just put auto bombs around or like suction bombs.
Okay,
We
so
can
they didn't detonate. They splatted. Gotcha. Anyway.
Yeah, because it's a Splatfest
Oh
of Halloween,
God,
right?
They detonated houses, kids detonated. That seems a bit dangerous.
It's just dangerous. That's the thing. Anyway.
Okay, we're ready.
Oh boy.
Last one of the day. Let's go.
Mad Lib of the day.
All right, this one is called Candy Commercial. Are you tired of handing out the same mental candy every year on Halloween? Do all the vampires skip your house when they trick-or-treat because the pizzas you hand out are as tasty as an old flame? Well, come on down to Ted's Vimo Candy Shop. Our candy experts lovingly watch each delicious icicle with their own feet. All our salmon are covered in 21% yummy yumminess. And Ted's lollipops are all filled with chewy spaghetti that'll let you blow the biggest program you've ever seen. Once the trick-or-treaters see you pull out one of our famous neck breakers, they'll leave with delight. One bite of any of our crackers, and the kids in your neighborhood will say, best thieves they've ever increased.
Best. Okay, definitely makes more sense now with the food being there.
Yeah.
As you can tell over here on the Clay Entertainment Discord server, we take things very seriously, and we are professional. No, we're not. Anyway.
Okay, this one is ready. The title is Car of the Year.
Oh.
Oh.
It's here. The all-new Clay. The most luxurious spider you'll ever drive.
Okay.
It's the only four-door Dracula that comes equipped with dual air rapids, power bots, and contoured plush leather sparks. And, believe it or not, it is the only car in its class that can go up to 100,000 Germans without needing a beer change or a tower tune-up.
What?
Beer change. We
Run,
should have
do
done
not
McQueen
hold.
for the last name. No.
Run, do not hold to your nearest Clay dealer and feast your elbows on the car that Motor Cloth magazine calls the hot-headed wand of the year. As always, we save the best for last. When you see the sticker price, you'll be sure to shout, "Well, I never!"
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That was good. Not among our best, but that was still good. Still good.
It's a good one,
Eric,
yeah.
I mean, what?
We are not talking about that.
Dear Eric. And then everyone just
That
laughs.
one and Love Letter are probably my favorites.
I hate it
Dear
when it becomes
Miss
a meme.
Amy.
Love Letter started like, "My stupid darling."
My... That's right. That's right.
I can't stop thinking about the color of your Mississippi River, the way you wear your depression, and your juvenile laugh.
Can we move on to the new
Why
one
you
before
wear-
we
Yes,
get PTSD?
Oh, it's gonna get PTSD as you, buddy.
Hey.
What is
The
it
title
called?
is No Costume, No Problem.
Oh no.
So, you forgot to buy a phone for Halloween this year? Here are some nutty costume ideas to make your night of trick-or-treating lethal.
Oh my god.
Oh, lethal. This is not gonna
Oh
be
my
good.
god. Oh no.
If you want to be a ghost, just get a ghost from your bedroom and put it over your heart.
What?
Don't forget to cut rib cage holes or you won't be able to devour. It's easy to be an ancient Twitch streamer. Just get some just get some stretchy claws and wrap your entire bat until it's completely covered.
Oh my god.
If you want to trick or treat as an irrelevant vampire, get a black subscriber from your linen closet and wear it as a spooky chain. Want to be a headless raccoon man? Just button your cape over your head and add some scrambled eggs on the collar to look like motor oil.
I don't know why, but to be a ghost, you must get a ghost.
Yeah, see, because it actually says if you want to be a ghost, just get a noun from, and then you said ghost. So I was like, okay, that's kind of funny. Okay, ready.
Oh boy.
All right. What's it called?
Devious decorating.
Oh.
On Halloween, you want your house to look as disguised as possible to scare the trick-or-treaters who come posing for candy. One revolting idea is to turn your front yard into a haunted Luigi's Mansion. You can do this by making shivered tombstones out of cardboard coins and placing them around the yard. Then add plastic kneecaps sticking out of the dirt in front of the tombstones so it looks like spooky cockroaches are trying to traverse their way to the surface and fall the trick-or-treaters. Next, hang as many spider monsters as you can from the alligators and bushes and play fearsome music.
Fearsome music, holy shit.
When the trick-or-treaters come, jump out from behind a wrapper and shout, "Hey, Stinky!" This should make the trick-or-treaters belch, but don't worry. They'll feel better once you put baguettes in their airplanes. Jeez, Eric, are you okay there?
Gosh, Eric, are you okay? You guess he wasn't expecting the baguettes to be put in the airplanes.
Well, French airplane airlines, right?
Oh, wow. It is called New Year's Resolutions.
We're not even there yet.
I resolve that in the next year, I will eat all of my bombs, just like my mother says. I promise to help bathe my pet invention and help smell the dishes after dinner.
Wow.
I will not eat any Starbit that contains cholesterol or comets. I will be
That actually works.
I will be polite and thoughtful and will clear the coins after meals. I will do a collateral deed every day. I will be polite to any rings who are older than I am. And I will never, ever swim my dog's tail or pour glue on my cat. I will also try to brush my eyelashes and shine my jackets every day. I promise to be really damaged so I can live abnormally for the next 12 months. Then I'll be a truly happy, illegal person.
Oh my lord!
That kind of took a turn.
Oh no! It went abnormally and then illegal. Okay. This is okay. Anyway, sure. I'll be the first one. Let's move it along.
I have not read this one through at all because I was just writing stuff in, so I have no idea how it's gonna be.
Oh no!
It's called Pool Rules.
Uh-oh. I think
Attention all swimmers. If you want to swim in this Lego Master or soak in our acidic spa, you must follow these abused rules. Number 1, no nude hacking allowed.
Hey!
Wow! Hey, yo!
Oh,
Men must wear boring shorts and women must wear one-piece bathing boxes or captive bikinis.
Oh my god.
Rule number 2. No whiteboards under the age of 69 are allowed in the sauna unless accompanied by a Doctor Strange. Rule number 3. Creating in the pool is only permitted in the cheap end, and only when a live Twitter is on duty.
Live Twitter feed, huh?
Life.
Rule number 4. People with absurd hair must wear bathing dippers. Warning. If you plan to sunbathe, awkwardly cover your arms, legs, and scalp with a chunky lotion. You don't want to get a stick burn. Have a dead day.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, we just said it. Oh my god.
Dead lotion. If the
Chunky
chunky is dead,
lotion. We hope you have a dead day.
if
That's
that chunky day, that's gonna be
Stick burns.
perfect.
that seems a little bit dark.
That's the second one that's been dark. Like the New Year's resolution one had a very dark ending.
Yes. What the?
You ready for the title?
Yep.
Oh boy.
It is called A Night at the Carnival.
This is not really looking good for her.
Oh, that's right.
All
Because of Rosalina's. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Oh boy. All right.
When my best friend and I go to the carnival, we go on as many livid rides as we can before we run out of toads. Our first must is the roller Rosalina. What a gassy thrill racing down the track at 420 miles an hour, throwing our noses into the air and screaming at the top of our nails. Not as terrifying, but still trashed fun, are the bumper iPads, where we drive around like crazy things downloading into each other.
I mean, kind of makes sense.
Kind of works though.
By far, the scariest ride is the Tilt-A-Rabbit. It sends us fuming in circles so fast it makes our fingers spin. After that, we're happy as apps to hop on the Ferris table and enjoy the slow, atrocious ride. It's a nice way to top off the evening and calm our helicopters.
Wow.
I love that it says A Night at the Carnival, which, you know, typically whenever anything's titled like that, it's supposed to be like a pleasant sort of experience. But this sounded like it wasn't that.
Nope.
With all the adjectives, like we had atrocious, gassy, trashed,
Livid.
livid. At least Rosalina was not the subject of this mess. Because if she was,
Right.
Eric would probably be livid right now. So that will do for the normal portion of the Mad Libs for now. But Mikey and I have hinted at that there are some bonuses. So why don't we go through those real quick before...
Do you want to explain, or do you want me to?
I can explain. Our good friend Luke, he has stated that he wanted to participate in Mad Libs, but because of his busy schedule with work and stuff, he's not able to make it to the streams live most of the time. He can on the occasion, but most of the time he's a very busy person. But he went on his way to message Mikey about this, and I think he put together some Mad Libs. If that's right, Mikey, you can correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, he was asking about them, so I sent him a few of them,
Oh, okay.
and then he filled them in himself. Well, this first one is actually one that we have done.
Okay.
The Letter of Complaint. A Letter of Complaint, Luke edition. Dear Sir or Attack Helicopter, I just spent a miserable weekend at your based hotel. Your advertisement in my hometown Dinkelberg was an outrageous success. You said you provided guests with a welcome basket of Nick's posters.
What?
All I found in my room was a trash panda filled with old Yo Mama jokes.
Oh Oh my god.
You also claimed to offer free overnight splashing in your garage. Not true, fella. Your garage was all filled up, and I had to park my new clunker across the street in a vacant mansion. It was stolen. And about your hotel staff, they were hilariously inadequate. Your so-called expert monsieur not only stuck a finger in my jet ski, but he broke 2 of my mouths while giving me a Swedish hymn.
Oh my god.
Your room service was a philosophical joke. They not only served burnt ice, but spilled a hot cup of TLC all over my newly pressed figs.
Hot cup of TLC?
Whoa.
I had to go to a business meeting wearing a museum uniform. I'm planning to sue you for 1 million episodes of The Life of an Inkling.
God!
Oh my god, that is so amazing.
Is that it?
Yep, that's that one.
That's okay. That's the first loop.
That was, yeah. Okay. Now, this next one is, how can I tell if she likes me?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
How can I tell if she likes me? I don't think I'm ready for this one.
Too bad. Keep your eyes open for those warning signs. On your first date, she fusses with her left toe a lot and giggles wheezingly at everything you say. When you pick her up at her pickup, she keeps you waiting for an ungodly amount of minutes. You later learn that she changed her truck 10 times. When you're alone at a restaurant, she gets up from the tabletop every .002 minutes and visits the ladies' battlefield. You
Wow.
can safely bet she's calling her best Spartan. She starts to flirt with other YouTubers when you don't give her your full gamer collection. A liquid friend of hers happens to run into you accidentally and tells you her friend thinks you're a cool Brad. She draws a head and puts her initials and your DMs in it.
DMs.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Oh. That's
All right,
really good.
one more. It is called golf.
That's it.
That's it.
Golf?
That's it.
The word golf comes from the German word zip zop zubbity bop, which means club.
Oh no.
Golf is an outdoor snooze fest played on a large recliner with a
Hey!
small pixelated
Hey!
ball.
Don't insult golf like that.
You use a club with a long, slender piano key and a metal or wooden stick to hit the ball into a series of 18 dimensions. When you play golf, you try to keep the ball in the middle of the goat and try to avoid pitfall hazards and sand people. Before you attempt to play golf, you should take lessons from a professional Indian who will teach you how to swing a baseball bat and putt angrily.
Wait. You don't use a baseball bat to golf?
Important. To avoid hitting another player in the pinky or on top of the hangnail, be sure to yell, "Aim for the bushes!" This warns them that a Lenny Wolf is headed their way.
Wow.
Bruh. A Lenny.
Wow.
A Lenny Wolf is headed their way. Oh my god. Is that the end of it? Is that it?
Yes.
Okay.
My favorite part. Zip zop zippity bop.
That's a German word. Zip zop zippity bop.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
It's called A Charming Story with a Happy Ending.
Oh no.
Once upon a Wii, there were 3 little pigs. The first little pig was very damaged, and he built a house for himself out of emotions.
That could work.
Already.
The second little pig was sweaty, and he built a house out of splats.
No, my god. Excellent.
Oh my god.
But the third little pig was very thankful. And
Aw.
he built his house out of genuine phobias.
Oh.
Whoa, hold on. He was thankful, so I was like, okay, that's kind of wholesome. Phobias, though. Excuse me.
Well, one day, a mean old wolf came along and saw the houses. Emotional, he said. I'll turn and I'll break and I'll blow your house down. And he blew down the first little pig's Oreo and the second little pig's weapons. The two little pigs ran to the third pig's house. Thereupon, the wolf began blowing, but he couldn't blow down the third little pig's potato house. So he died off into the forest, and the three little philosophical pigs moved to Chicago and went into the sausage business.
Whoa!
What is that?
Whoa! No! Wait! No! That's not a happy ending! The wolf dies! Excuse me! A house of phobias and a house of potatoes, and then it's like, oh, it's a happy ending. It shouldn't have a happy ending. And the wolf dies. Wolf dies from rage.
Oh my
Dalton, it ain't happy now, because we wrote it.
Oh, goody.
Meanwhile, Sean on the server. Excuse me, can you run that name one more time?
Excuse me, can you run that by me again?
Okay, anyway, is everybody ready for this?
Are you ready? Give me that.
The title is Description of Wedding.
What? Wedding? Wait, wedding?
Wedding.
Description of wedding. Well, that's an interesting turn of it. I instantly regret this.
Great
And the misery
plan.
already. Just get it over with. Just start, Mikey, please.
The empty wedding yesterday afternoon between unhealthy Alicia and her groom Dean was carried off happily. The bride wore a long, rational sanity with kind edging and an unkind neckline.
What?
At the end of the sorrowful ceremony,
Oh my
there
god.
wasn't a dry kiss in the place.
Oh my god.
Later, at the reception, the bride's mother said, "The groom is a tearful man, just the type of establishment we wanted for our aggressive daughter."
Oh my god.
Whoa!
That's not. Hold on. No. That doesn't sound like she's talking about Alicia. It sounds like she's talking about Vinky.
The thick couple left midst a flurry of shocked congratulations to spend a laggy honeymoon visiting radiations in Norway.
Whoa, okay, don't put radiation in my home country.
They are sure to live poorly for many years.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, wow.
No. Is that it?
Yep, that's the end.
Oh, no.
Cry really.
Oh no.
Can we blame whoever picked the most dark words that is making us like sad?
No, I'm kicking myself in the butt right now because I said Alicia and Dean.
The empty
Okay.
wedding yesterday afternoon between unhealthy Rosalina and her groom Eric. What? I'm done.
You take that back.
I'm done.
Just move on with the last one.
Let's do one more. Let's do one more.
Okay, then this is the special one that I printed out.
Oh.
Special printed? Oh, there.
The title is A Palace Fit for a Hedgehog.
The silence. Oh, dear Lord, it's gonna be a good one.
What?
Just a little fun fact about Mad Libs. Up at the top where the title is, there's always the little picture of the Mad Lib people, I guess.
Yeah.
Something. So on this one, it's a picture of Sonic. Yes.
Was that the
this
one
is
that
about
Luke
Sonic.
picked out?
Yes.
God,
Oh.
of course.
Beautiful.
Okay, all right. What do we got?
Sonic's abode is a very miserable place. At first glance, it seems like a positive cave, but if you look closer, you'll see it's actually a comfortable house. For one, Sonic has a super cozy beanbag airport. When he feels like listening to some sappy tunes from the 1980s, Sonic turns on his old school ring, pulls out his collection of coins, and jams out. In addition to great tunes, Sonic has plenty of sober equipment to keep him busy. There's a dryer that Sonic uses as a treadmill to run 69 miles a day. He has a pink ping pong table where he plays against himself. His record is 0.5 wins and 0 loses.
What?
Wait, 0.5 wins? How?
How's that even possible? What happens to have one?
He took the victory and was like, I don't really feel like it doesn't count.
And for that final touch, Sonic hung emeralds all over his cave walls. He's got a sad photo of Octo Valley next to a purple poster of daisies. It may not be much, but Sonic loves to drink in his cave all the time.
Oh, no.
Boy, okay.
Okay, well, that last bit was probably him during the Dark Ages, but, you know, he's moved past that. Anyway.
Okay.
I will say, though, that Madlib actually references the first Sonic movie, so props to that.
I asked Lenny and Dalton this, but now, Nick, I'm asking you. Are you okay? It is called Decorating the Tree.
Oh, no.
Ah, perfect.
Decorating the tree. Perfect start for the Christmas ones.
Many people decorate their Christmas tree on Christmas Eve. Last year, Nick had a party and everyone helped trespass the tree.
Oh, my...
Mikey brought tinsel and gifts, and Eric brought lots of fresh cinnamon rolls and candy gingerbreads to put on the tree.
Wow. All right, I brought the food supplies then.
The most important decoration, of course, is the string of colored electric trees. A few dozen lights make any tree look starry, and most stores sell round, sparkly lights and little nightly balls to hang on the branches. But the hardest decoration to pick is the one that goes right on top. Once that ice is up, you know that the jolly season has officially started. Of course, if you are too naughty to have a tree for Christmas, you can decorate your pearl or hang lighters on your cracker. The neighbors will say, ho, ho, ho.
Yes.
You know, for the most part, that was probably the most fitting one that we've done, aside from, like, a few of them. So I was like, oh, man, this was actually pretty wholesome. But then when it got to the part with the naughty one, and it was like, oh, pearl and lighters, it's like, okay, maybe not so wholesome. So we just had to find at least one point to mess up. But overall, that was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Not in terms of the fun factor, but just in terms of how everything just fit. All right. What's the second one?
How to wrap a present.
Oh?
Before you start to wrap your Christmas present, make sure you have plenty of comfy paper and lots of little cherries to stick on the package.
Okay.
If you are wrapping something jingly, such as a comet observatory, it is best to tape witches around any parts that might drink.
So Rosalinda invited witches. Okay.
Then take brown wrapping beer and wrap it very accidentally. Take care that there is not a ceiling poking out anywhere. Now, take that expensive yellow paper that you bought at the Snowball store and make a bad package. Finally, put stickers on that say, "Do not freeze until Christmas," and put it under the tree with all the other warm candy canes. Then, on Christmas morning, when you see all your decorative relatives opening their packages and saying, "Baba Booey," you will feel
I'm a Billy.
you will feel positively mid.
Oh
Oh
no!
no.
No! So could you imagine relatives opening up their presents saying, "Send them back"? Wow. Okay, you hated it that much. All right. These gifts.
Wow.
Oh no, no, that's horrible. What is the title, Mikey?
This one is called A Letter to Santa.
Oh God.
Oh my god, another a letter topic.
Yes, another letter.
Oh
Alright.
god.
Here it is. Dear Santa, my name is Sana, and all year I have been a very, very good toy. I have been merry at school, and when my teacher asked me to give the whiteboard, I just said, "Send them back."
Give the whiteboard. Send it back.
What the
Oh my goodness.
I have not splatted or escaped, not even once. And I have helped a lot of old androids cross the street.
Oh.
Because I have been so annoying, I am sure you are going to bring me a brand new Apple with offended wheels. I would also like to have a glove racket and a secret microphone so I can spy on Dean and learn all his radioactive secrets.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Stop
whoa.
your
No,
moment.
no, no.
Stop
That
your
is
moment.
completely out of character. Oh my
Stop your
God, no.
The rough raised eyebrow meme.
No.
Well, Santa, I know you will put all these chilly presents in my boot on Christmas, or else I will have been good for nothing.
Oh my god.
I hate the part where he's like, I hate the part where it's like, "Dear Santa, I've been a good toy." Me.
Oh,
Stop.
no.
Stop.
It is called What to Get People for Christmas. One of the best things about Christmas is being able to pick out bushy presents to give to your floors and relatives. But it's a problem because you don't want to give someone a shade when they really wanted a Cynthia.
What?
Here are some holly gift ideas. I bet your mother would like a new electric Walmart she could use to caffeinate her vegetables or clean the Chick-fil-A in the Comet Observatory.
Or the Chick-fil-A in the Comet Observatory.
If your father likes to brush, he could use a new set of Legos. If you want to get Rosalina a present, she needs a sports Yeezy designed by Mariah Carey.
Yes.
And Eric needs some Lumas to keep his hair warm. But no matter what you give, remember it is the Walgreens behind the gift that counts.
Okay.
Getting a sports easy from Mariah Carey.
My god.
And Eric needs Lumas for his hair.
Oh, my children, can you warm my hair, please? Oh my god.
Okay, what is it called?
It's called Christmas Dinner.
Oh.
No. That's gonna be ending wildly, huh?
Everyone likes to have a fattened dinner on Christmas Day. Most people have a huge roast nick stuffed with cinnamon rolls.
What?
Dressed...
Excuse me? I am not a pig. I am not a turkey. What even?
Sorry, Most people have a huge roast nick stuffed with cinnamon rolls, dressing, and served with mashed elves and plenty of hot brown eggnog.
Okay.
However, if you would rather have a lovely turkey, here is how you should break it. First, make the dressing of old dried egg yolk crumbs. Then, put the dressing in the turkey's thigh. Put it in a big meme and brush it with papery butter. Next, heat your doorknob to 69 degrees.
Wait, no, hold on. If you heat it to that, that's not even cold. That's not even hot. That's cold. It's not even gonna be good to eat. See, this is what happens when you pick that number.
Put the turkey in and cook it very recently for 5 hours. When you put it on the table, the crazed aroma will make everyone smack their pillows and say, "Eric!"
Screw you, Eric.
Well, excuse me, I don't know the title about it.
I don't know the title, but it just so happened to work so perfectly for all of the wrong reasons.
It's called Going to See Santa.
Eric, I am sorry, but also not sorry in advance. Anyway, go ahead.
Yesterday, I took my friend Lenny to see Santa Claus at the department store. He is only 39 years old, and I had to be sure to hold on to his eyebrow whenever we crossed a brain.
What?
When we got to the Amy, there was a long line of...
Oh my gosh, Lenny, you actually get to meet Amy in real person. She's not a fictional character anymore.
When we got to the Amy, there was a long line of precarious kids waiting to talk to Santa, who was sitting on a platform in the Oreo Advent Calendar department.
Okay.
Santa Claus is a big, fat, expensive man with a magenta beard who dresses in bright red gloves.
It actually kind of works. But it also sounds like Santa dyed his beard.
Whenever a little kid came up, Santa would sit the child on his salmon and say, "Rosalina." Then he would say, "Now, have you been a good little asylum?" And the kid would say, "Keep the change, you filthy animal." Then Santa would say, "And what do you want for Christmas?" And the kid would say, "I want a hedgehog," or "I want an electric Eric," or "I want some little toy burning windows." Then Santa would say, "You bet," and the kid would run menacingly back to his or her parents.
Oh, wow. Meanwhile, since chat can't see it, I'm gonna show this real quick. This is since Luke can't talk right now, he sent a reaction image, and it's that wheezing gif that I'm pretty sure everybody's familiar with. Yeah, see this thing right here? This is Luke's reaction. Oh my god.
Keep the change phrase. It's just splendid.